Hello guys, this is Mr. 99 and today I have a Battlefield 3 gameplay for you. It's Team Deathmatch on Noshahr Canals. I don't know, I might be splitting up the video, so I'll be removing some parts where it's boring and I die a lot. I end up with a pretty good score. I think it is like 43 something. I don't really remember, but it's not a horrible score, I guess. And also the frames drops every now and then, but it should be pretty stable around 55-60 FPS. And if you wonder about why I'm running at such a good frame rate, or actually it's pretty bad, but I'm recording and I'm using like the high preset on Battlefield 3, so that's really awesome for me, and I'm recording at full HD, so yeah. And that is because I've got a new graphics card. It's Sapphire HD Radeon 7950 Vapor X, so it's overclock 3 gigabyte, and yeah, it's just an awesome graphics card. So if you're planning on getting a graphics card, I recommend you getting that one, or some other like Sapphire 7950 card. It's a good price on them. It's a little bit expensive, but you know there's a ton of cards that are more expensive than that. But it's a really amazing card, and you really get what you pay for. Get even more what you pay for, because it just works absolutely great with a lot of games. Of course, Arma 2 is really bad compatible, or whatever it's called, so like no one can run that game good, but I still run that game at pretty good FPS, and I can run like Crysis 2 full screen. I can run all the games now full screen, basically, like Far Cry 3 at very high. I can run that really good, like 70 FPS. So yeah, that's just nice. Minecraft 280 solid FPS. Sometimes it boosts up to 400. Depends if I'm like doing something else on my computer. If I have like my web browser open, or Skype, or maybe listen to music or YouTube. But I really recommend that card if you're getting a graphics card, and it's not too big of a price, I guess you can say. And also I want to talk about some things that is happening currently. Battlefield 4, of course it was a time ago, but there are trailers for it now, and a lot of people think that it looks just like Battlefield 3 with just better graphics and some new physics, I guess, and the guns. You can have the iron sight on the side, and then you can have like a red dot scope on the top of the gun, basically. So it's kind of like in Medal of Honor Warfighter, so you can press a button and then you switch between the both. So that's very nice. So if you want to if you don't want to use the scope, maybe you can have some, like you can have a sniper scope, or like an ACOG, and then next to it, like on the side of the gun, you can have an iron sight, or maybe you can attach different sights there. I don't know, but what you can see in the trailer is single player, basically. So I'm really looking forward to the trailers, or some gameplay from multiplayer, to see how that works, because the single player looks really cool. I really like the new system with the high score, and you can basically like it's a lot of replay in the single player, basically. So you can if you make like one level pretty bad, then you just can go back to it and play it again and again and be really good at it and get a high score, and then your friends can beat that score, or you can beat their score. So that's really cool. And so it's more social. Single player is like a multiplayer single player. It's hard to explain, but if you go and look at the 17 minute gameplay or trailer video, you can see what I mean. And also another thing that I really like is they are bringing back the nice old GUI, or the hood, from Battlefield 2 Bad Company 2. Battlefield 2 Bad Company, I don't know what it's called. But they're bringing back kind of the style of the hood, I will say, HUD. The one they're using now, I really like it because it's simple, it's clean, has no like annoying box around it, and I think it's just simple. You can see behind it very easy, so it's not covering up a special part of the scene or the gameplay, but still it shows the things that you have, like grenades. It shows a G and then a number after, and I think that is very unclear, and that is one thing they have improved on in the new hood or GUI. And so yeah, and here you can see a failed assassination attempt, I guess. I wanted to knife that guy, but ended up killing another and get killed. But anyway, getting sidetracked. So yeah, the new GUI looks pretty cool. It has some more icons, like the grenade icon, some other icons. It looks really nice. So yeah, that's that. And also they said that the maps will be like bigger, and they will have different what can you say, dynamics to it. It will be a different style on them. What you can see from the gameplay, it looks really awesome, and it looks that they are going to add a lot of new features like spotting, or not spotting, but more like suppressive fire. You can tell your teammates, or in this case it's single player, I don't know how it will affect the multiplayer, but single player you can tell your teammates to suppressive fire, can sneak around and basically flank the guys. And but one thing I don't really like is the design of the weapons, or like, I guess, yeah, the weapons basically. There's not too big of a difference on them. And I think Battlefield 4 is kind of like a Battlefield 3 expansion pack. It's a huge or a DLC actually. It's more like you're just upgrading the graphics, adding some maps, adding some physics, adding some new styles, and maybe what is called game modes, stuff like that. But it doesn't feel like a huge change, like it feels between Battlefield 2 Bad Company and Battlefield 3. That's a huge step between those two, in my opinion. Graphics, the GUI, the maps, everything. I just think it is a big difference. So yeah, that's my opinion. I don't really like that they didn't do too much with Battlefield 4 yet, but we'll see more later when more gameplay comes out. And I will, if we get the permission to make YouTube videos, but I will get Battlefield 4 beta, because I have Medal of Honor Warfighter, the special one, so you get the beta, and I have Battlefield 3 Premium, so I will get that. So yeah, so I'll get the beta and I will try that out, and maybe it's not as good as we all think it will, or not as bad as we think. I don't know, depends on your opinion. So when that comes out, I'm really looking forward to that, because seeing a gameplay is one thing, but then trying it yourself and going around and maybe doing things different than what they do, that's the cool thing. So really looking forward to testing Battlefield 4, and I'm not sure about getting it. I mean, it's really awesome and you get it a little bit before everyone else, but I don't think there's a huge, like, I don't feel the need to get it before everyone else, and get some special things with it, I guess. And yeah, I don't feel a need. It just doesn't look much of a difference enough for me to be like, oh, I wanna pre-order this. So yeah, we'll see if the beta comes out and it's really awesome, and I just really like it. then of course I'll get it. Like, I mean, it's an awesome game. Uh, Even if it's just like Battlefield 3, it's still an awesome game because Battlefield 3 is an amazing game. So next game coming out soon, it's the 1st May. It's coming out on Steam. It has been out on Xbox Live Arcade Market or whatever it's called. You maybe know what game I'm talking about. It's Fez, and basically, if you don't know what Fez is, you can just Google it. It's F-E-Z or C if you're American, and it's like a 2D, 3D platformer game where you are this little dude and you get this Fez after a while. But in the beginning, everything is 2D. Then when you get that Fez, things start to happen. Like you can spin around the world and you can explore the world in different ways, depending on like your Fez. So that's really cool, and I've actually tried the demo for Xbox, and that is just amazing. I really like the music, I really like the art and everything. It's just a really fun game, and if you don't know, I really like pixel art games or like retro style games, so that is amazing to see coming out to Steam. So I'll definitely buy that. It is really cheap too. It's like €8.99 or something, but I'll probably wait a little. Maybe when it comes out I'll buy it, because I just bought Far Cry 3, and yeah. So Fez, it's an amazing game. It's pixel art, so if you don't like pixel art and you like more HD games like Battlefield 3, Call of Duty, I don't know, then don't look it up, I guess. So yeah, next game, it's an old game, but I just want to tell my opinion on it after playing it a while. I've actually tried it before a little, but I haven't never got the real experience, I guess. Trying it myself and taking my time to look around and explore things, and that is Far Cry 3. I know it's really not an old game, but it has been out for a while, and it's a really cool game. The graphics is amazing. There's nothing to complain about that. Maybe some places like on the mountains you can see the stones are really low res on some places, but I mean it's not a big deal, and it doesn't do anything on the gaming experience, or I guess a little, but not to that point where you just don't want to play the game. So it's really fun. It's real cool. How you can explore. It's like open world, but still you have these missions to do. So compared to like a Skyrim adventure, better graphics game, I don't know, but if you have played Skyrim and you like adventure games, and maybe you want to try like a new Skyrim, then try Far Cry 3, because it's kind of like Skyrim but in a different style, I guess, or theme. So it's really cool, and yeah, it's really fun. And if you haven't heard about Far Cry 3, Google it, and you will find it. I don't know why you wouldn't have heard about it, because it has been out for a while and it's a huge game. But yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll just let the gameplay continue, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and also my little commentary here, even if it was really lame. But hit the like button and the subscribe button, really helps me out, and yeah, have a good day. Bye.